Commandment number 6. Thou shalt not surround thyself with men and women of mediocre. Thou shalt not surround thee with men and women of low degree. For mediocre team begetteth mediocre business, and mediocre employees killeth thy business before thou risest in the morning. Let me say that again, just slowly, so that you can get it. But it's a very, very important commandment of owning your business. Thou shalt not surround thee with men and women of low degree. For mediocre team begetteth mediocre business, and mediocre employees killeth thy business before thou risest in the morning. What is this commandment saying? It's saying that business is about people. The quality of people you surround yourself with, the kind of people you employ, matters. So it's better for you to spend, for instance, 200,000 naira on one very good employee than to have 10 unreliable employees that you're paying 15,000 naira just because you're saving money. Because the greatest way to ensure that a business fails is to employ the wrong people, in the system. So it's very, very important. Your HR policies, the kind of people you bring, the team you surround yourself with must be such that are very, very well qualified and committed to the business and dependable and loyal employees. I see the mistake that many people make in this part of the world is that they are starting a business and then they fill the business with their family members. The accountant is brother, the operational manager is cousin, the general manager is uncle, and you set up yourself to fail because many people have done that sort of thing, have found that it's very, very difficult. Now, if that's your niece or that's your nephew working for you is very incompetent, it's going to be very difficult to sack him or sack her at the time. So it's not an emotional thing. Don't just employ people because you're family members. Employ people because they are competent and they can handle the work. Commandment number 7 for owning your own business. Thou shalt not neglect thy personal development, nor the assembly of enlightened entrepreneurs. For where 2 or 3 entrepreneurs are gathered, there is success. So that is very, very important. Don't neglect your personal development. Don't neglect partnership, developing associations, developing networking with other entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs are just so inspiring. When they meet together and they are discussing, especially in a mastermind situation, there's just so much energy, so much inspiration, so much success. And then the other good thing about being around other entrepreneurs is that when they tell you their own challenges, you discover that you're not the only one going through the things that they are going through. Take, for instance, the problem of having access to funds, to capital in Nigeria is a very huge problem for entrepreneurs in Nigeria. Many brilliant minds want to do things, but they can't access capital from the bank. And then should the bank even want to give credit, they will give you such outrageous interest between 25 and 30%. And no business can start and survive on that kind of credit interest. And so, but then when you meet other entrepreneurs and then you're discussing this issue, you discover that some people have creative means, creative ways that they're dealing with that situation. So, but if you don't surround yourself or you're not in this enlightened company, you might never know what others are doing to get ahead. Commandment number 8. Honor thy customer and thy clients, that thy business days might be long upon the earth. If you want to survive, if there's one single thing that will determine that your business will survive, it is how you treat your customers. Because your customers are the business. Your customers are the reason that you are in business. Your customers pay you. Your customers pay your salary. They pay your staff. They are the reason you're in business. If the customers stop walking into your door, your business is going to die. Therefore, honor your customers. I go to some businesses, to some offices to conduct business, and I'm really alarmed at the kind of attitudes that employees display, to customers. And but if you want to survive, your business to survive, you must take care of your customer. As they say, the customer is king. You must be able to create them, and not only create them, you must be able to keep your customers, delighting them so that they can keep coming on over and over again. Commandment number 9. Thou shalt not steal, cheat, or kill, that the hand of the law crush thee not. This is just so important. Thou shalt not steal, cheat, or kill, that the hand of the law crush thee not. You see, professionalism and ethics, work ethics, very, very important. If you want to start your business, be very careful that you don't start your business cutting corners. You don't start your business cheating people. You don't start your business trying to go against the law, evade taxes, all those things, all those short circuits that people take. You've got to avoid it. You might play smart in the beginning and it looks like things are working. But you see, a business that is unethical is very, very unlikely to last for 100 years. And then we've had businesses from different parts of the world, like the Swiss watchmakers. Some of them have been in business for almost 300 years. And then there are businesses in the United Kingdom that have been there for more than 1,000 years. And if you look at them, there's no way you can operate unethically and then your business will last. So if you want to build a sustainable organization, you must pay attention to ethics. Do nothing unethical. Do not cheat your customers. Do not steal. Do not short-circuit the law of the land where you're operating. So somebody might come to you and say, just give a bribe and then we'll give you this 100 million naira job. I've fallen into that kind of situation. I've seen that situation because of my business so many times. And people tell you, if you will only compromise, if you will only do this, we can get you this. But my experience is that it always gets you into trouble. You end up paying always much more than you should pay by being unethical than running an ethical business. So once you start, never get involved, first of all, in any business that's illegal. Never get involved in any business that is illegal or that's killing people or that's destroying society, either directly or indirectly. Just keep yourself away from that. Do honest business, it will pay. And then when customers come to trust you, that this is somebody that they can always trust. Some people, you go to buy food stuff from some of these sellers, and I'm aware that one of them was telling me how they usually cheat customers. You go to buy 10 cups of rice. By the time they finish measuring it and you go back to your house, you wouldn't even know. You think you have 10 cups of rice, but what you actually have is like 7 or 8. Because he said that what they do is when they are measuring the rice in that milk container, that they are so they do so smartly that the customer doesn't know. You're actually watching them, but you don't know that the way they flip the cup and they use the bottom of the cup to measure it, and then so they are counting. They scoop the first one from the inside of the cup and they pour, and then the second one they flip it very quickly and you don't know, and then they're actually giving you from the bottom of the cup. And you see, that young man that told me that story, that was many years ago. As I talk to you, he's destitute. He's out of business. Because even if the customer doesn't discover that you are cheating him, nature understands. The universe is watching you. And you will always pay back. You will always pay back. The universe will always come back at you. If you're doing something unethical in your business, it will always come back at you and you pay for it. That business will pay for it. So do nothing unethical. Do nothing unsafe for people. Do nothing that compromises the environment or destroys the environment at any time. And then finally, commandment number 10. Thou shalt not abhor risk. If thou lackest vision, or if thou canst not dream, thou shalt go to thy source of goodness to renew thy strength. Okay, let me explain this commandment. You cannot avoid risk if you are a businessman, if you own your business. You cannot avoid taking risks. What you only need to do is to minimize the impact of risks. If the risk goes south, if they are really wrong, you just want to minimize. So you want to take what we call intelligent risks. You just don't want to be presumptuous and then go dive into a swimming pool without water. You're going to die. That's not the kind of risk I'm talking about. But then, if you want to own your business, you shouldn't be risk averse. You should be ready to take steps, to be courageous enough to take risks in business. And then, if your vision begins to go down, you've got to go back to your source of inspiration, go back to why you started business, go back to energize yourself so that you can renew your vision. So these are the 10 commandments of starting your own business. And then you can also go through the tape again, rewind it again, listen to it over and over again until it seeps into your subconscious before you own your business. If you keep these 10 commandments, I can assure you that you are on your way to building $1 billion business. And I am very, very eager. I'm waiting to read your success story. I'd like to get in touch with me. The Twitter handle is scrolling there. Or get in touch with me by email, by Twitter, by Facebook, by other social media, and let me know how this has worked out for you. I am looking forward to your big story. I'm looking forward to your success. I'm looking forward to your testimonial of how you're getting better and better. And until you join me for another mentorship episode, my name is Ogbo Awoke Ogbo, and I love you. And whatever you do, remain healthy, wealthy, and wise.